Question 16. Question 16 asks that pollen tube discharges its gametes in. Pollen tube discharge its gametes in. Now you know that when pollen grain bind with the stigma, from pollen grain a pollen tube develop. That pollen tube passes through style and reach to the ovary. In ovary there is a ovule, and within ovule you will find an embryo sac. Now when this pollen tube grows, this pollen tube enter ovule, and within ovule it enter the embryo sac through degenerated synergid. So pollen tube discharges its gametes in synergid. So option A is the correct answer, that is synergid. Question 17. Question 17 asks that the outermost layer of endosperm of maize grain is. Outermost layer of endosperm of maize grain. Now if you know the diagram of maize grain, that look like something, look like this, and in that you will find this type of structure. So this type of structure is found in case of maize grain. Now in this is endosperm, this is scutellum, this is coleoptile, this represent plumule, this represent radicle, and this is coleorhiza. Now here the question is about the outermost layer of endosperm. So this is the outermost layer of endosperm, and this is known as aileron layer, and this aileron layer is made up of protein, so it is known as proteinaceous aileron layer. So according to this, option C become correct answer, that is aileron. Question 18. Question 18 asks that pollen tablets are available in the market of. Pollen tablets are available in the market of. Now we remember that pollen grains are believed to be rich in nutrients, where they can have a 7 to 26% of protein, they can have a 24 to 48% of carbohydrate, and 0.9 to 14.5% fat. Now these all nutrient reserves are important for them, so they are taken as a tablet or syrup to improve the health. They also enhance the performance of athlete and racehorses. So this pollen grains are available in the form of pollen tablets, and they are available in market as a supplementing food. So C is the correct answer. Question 19. Question 19 asks that identify the x and y in given diagram. Now given figure is of Kara, and this Kara is also known as stonewort. It is a green algae. It belongs to green algae, that is chlorophycean. Now in this diagram, the upper sex organ is known as nucleus. Lower sex organ of the lower sex organ to the branch is known as globule. Now this globule is a male sex organ, so it is also known as antheridium, and this is a female sex organ, so it is also known as archegonium. So according to this, in diagram they have given this nucleus as X and this globule as a Y. So X is, this cannot be called as archegonium, this is known as oogonium. The archegonium comes first in the bryophytes, it is the algae. Now so X is oogonium and Y is antheridium, and these are the jacketed sex organ. So option A become the correct answer. So here option A is the correct answer. Question 20. Question 20 asks that a dicot embryo consists of. Dicot embryo consists of. Now the diagram of dicot embryo is like this. It is a hypothetical diagram. In this represent a plumule. This is epicotyle. This is cotyledon. This is hypocotyle, and here there is a radicle. And this epicotyle, hypocotyle and cotyledon which are found, they are present on embryonal axis. So the answer become option B, that is radicle, plumule, cotyledon, and sometimes endosome as well. Yes, this embryo is present. Along with embryo, there can be a presence of endosome in the seed. So B is the correct answer. Question 21. Question 21 asks that despite high level of heterozygosity, the progeny derived from seed of a cross-pollinated plant was found to be completely uniform. One reason for this may be big phenomena. So this kind occurs then when there is a high level of heterozygosity and there is a completely uniformity in the cross-pollinated plant, means there is a difference in some of the development. So what happens in case of this, that embryo can form without fertilization and with or without meiosis, without meiosis, and vegetative cell are forming plants, and these plants are uniform. Then this can occur only when like a nucellus integument cells grow and form a plant, then that uniformity can be there. So this is the apomixis which can help. So B is the correct answer. Next is question 22. Question 22 asks that some organisms like A, B, C and D The female gamete undergo development to form a new organism without fertilization. Female gamete undergo development without fertilization, then this phenomena is known as parthenogenesis. And parthenogenesis can be observed in case of honeybee, rotifers, birds, and some lizard. So option D become correct answer. Question 23. Question 23 asks that caruncle is derived from. Now caruncle is nothing but it is a outgrowth of integument of ovule. So it can be observed as the outer coat of a seed coat near the hilum. And this outgrowth of integument and it helps to promote the seed dispersal by ants, that is Myrmecophily. So this is the outgrowth of integument, so option B become the correct answer. Question 24. Question 24 asks that double fertilization is a fusion of. Question is about double fertilization. Now in double fertilization, you know that there is a two processes are involved. One is known as syngamy and one is known as triple fusion. In a syngamy, male gamete fuse with female gamete and form zygote, whereas in triple fusion, secondary nucleus fuse with another male gamete and form PAN, that is a primary endosperm nucleus. So according to this, option A is correct, which is saying that one male gamete with the egg and another male gamete with the secondary nucleus fuse, and that is known as double fertilization. Question 25. Question 25 asks that pollinia are a sac-like structure. Pollinia, which is a plural for a pollinium, are a sac-like structure, and you will find a somewhat this diagram, and this act as a pollinia. Now this pollinia have a mass of pollen grain, so option D become correct answer. But this pollinia are found in example of Calotropis family, that is Asclepiadaceae. So mass of pollen grain are present in, that is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Question 26. Question 26 asks that match the following column. Match the following column, in which column 1 and column 2 are given. Now in column 1, P is given as gemule, Q is given as conidia, R is given as zoospore, and S is given as bud. Now this matches with the column 2, in which gemule match with the fifth, that is a sponge, V, that is a sponge. Conidia match with the X, that is a penicillium. Zoospore matches with the Z, that is a Chlamydomonas. And bird matches with the W, that is a Hydra. So according to this, option B become the correct match or correct answer for this question. Question 27. Question 27 asks that generally number of integument in the ovule of an angiosperm and gymnosperm is number of integument in ovule of angiosperm and gymnosperm. Now angiosperm है bitegmic ovule, means they have two integument, and gymnosperm have a unitegmic ovule, means they have a single integument in ovule. So the answer become for this, that is a 2 and 1 respectively. So C become correct answer. Question 28. Which of the following is not functionally analogous with others in group? Now for this, option A is given as archegonium, and archegonium is a female reproductive organ. Option B is given as oogonium, that is also female reproductive organ. Option C is given as antheridium, that is male reproductive organ. And option D is known as ovule, and that is a part of female reproductive system. So these three are related to female, this is related to the male, so this is not functionally analogous with the others female part. Question 29. Question 29 asks that the transfer of pollen grain from the stamen to the stigma of the same flower. Suppose this is the same flower, they have stamen, they have a carpel, petal are also there, and they have a sepals as well. So now the transfer of pollen grain, these are pollen grains are produced by the stamen and passes to the stigma of the same flower, then this phenomena is known as autogamy or self-pollination. So A become the correct answer. Next is question 30. Question 30 asks that through the cell of embryo sac does the pollen tube enter the embryo sac? Through which cell of the embryo sac? Suppose this is the structure of embryo sac, and they have a 3 antipodal cell at the chalaza end. They have a chalaza end, and these are the 3 antipodal cell. They have 2 synergid. Out of this is a degenerated synergid. And this is a degenerated synergid. They have 2 polar nuclei and central cell. And here you will find a egg cell. Now the coming pollen tube enter the embryo sac through the degenerated synergid. So answer become option D, that is degenerated synergid. So D is the correct answer.